Hi fans, this month we are working to grow the channel, so please subscribe. Also, viewer discretion is advised.
We got our new pal here, Mr. Hunter. Nice to meet you, Hunter.
Hello.
And we're going to video this procedure for all of our YouTube and internet fans. Is that all right with you?
Sounds good to me.
You've got an interesting cyst here that's obviously infected. It's red, it's hot, and it's very painful. When did this all start?
About 4 days ago.
About 4 days ago. All right. So how long had you had the underlying cyst before it got red and hot and looks like this?
About 4 days ago.
Just about 4. So you don't remember anything before this?
No.
All right. So maybe it is just an abscess, or maybe there's an underlying cyst. We're about to find out. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna give you an injection. Gonzo's got some cold spray. We'll spray a little chili spray on here to chill the skin and make it a little bit numb before I inject this. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Right on there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Stop. Little stick.
Sting and a burn.
Ugh.
Just breathe. Kind of hope it pops on you.
Oh, that's so mean. Hunter, what do you like to hunt?
Deer
You're a deer hunter.
and hogs.
Oh yeah, we need to get
Hogs.
rid of those hogs. They're a problem.
Uh-oh.
And hunt them year round.
Uh-oh. You okay?
Still got a little sting to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Just take some deep breaths.
Just breathe,
We'll get through this
yes.
part pretty quick. Going again. All right. So we took care of signing the prescription real quick, and we let this anesthetic do a bit more work.
Probably gonna have to jump.
I hope not.
Are we gonna do a culture?
Oh,
Right on you.
sure did. You got me, Mr. Hunter. You sure
Do
did.
you want to do a culture?
Yes, I do. All right, you got me a culture at. Here we go. We're going to get in here and get a little culture of this stuff. Oh, boy, that's pretty bud coming out of there already. Let's set that aside, little Gonzo. All right, this is wanting to come out on its own, so we're going to have to give it a little push.
All right.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Just breathe. Ooh.
Oh, that's a bunch, my friend. You got a bunch in there. This is definitely an abscessed cyst. You definitely have some cyst material in there too. So I think you had the cyst first, like we talked about was probably going to be the case. And I think that it secondarily has become infected. How's your pain? Was that a lot or just a little bit of pushing?
A lot when you're pushing.
A lot when it hurt. We're going to give you some more pain medicine right now. Gonzo, I'm proud of you.
Why?
Because that kind of had a little bit of an odor to it and you didn't complain.
I'm sure it did.
It did, but we'll get through it. You ready? We're going to give you another stick here.
All right.
Here goes. On the side, into the tissue. That's my goal. So that when we squeeze, you won't feel as much. We're getting it over here. We're going to come in the other direction. Good. I think one more here is probably going to be plenty. So, have you shot any good deer lately, or you just
No.
been getting rid of those pesky hogs?
Getting rid of those pesky hogs.
There's a lot of that going on around here. They've become a real problem here.
Oh, yeah. I got to leave something to East Texas.
Do you? What part?
Batson area.
Batson. Well, why don't I know that name?
Between here and Beaumont on 105.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
What else is near there?
What other town you mean?
Mm-hmm. Deep breath. We're going to push on this and get some more of this fun stuff out.
Hans is tired of complaining.
There we go.
Snip, 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 snip.
That is all sac wall tissue right there. And I think we're about there. What do you think, Gonzo? How's that looking to you? I think it looks real good. I think we're in a pretty good place here, my friend. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to put some packing in. And like you and I talked about earlier, we're going to have you back tomorrow to replace the packing.
Okay.
I'm going to start you on some antibiotics, of course.
Okay.
And for those who want to know, we're going to give you sulfamethoxazole, trimethoprim sulfamethoxazole, which is Septrum or Bactra, depending on where you are, Bactrim or Septra. And that's a pill, a big white pill you're going to take twice a day for me.
Okay.
Now, you've got time today. I realize it's the afternoon, but you've got time to get both doses in today, so I'd like you to do that.
All right.
We'll also give you some pain pills, just in case that pain wants to come back on this one.
All right.
And something for nausea.
Okay.
And little Gonzo here is going to dress this up for you nice and pretty. It'll ooze some tonight. Don't let that worry you. It's supposed to do that.
Okay.
Just don't take that packing out. When you take a shower, like in the morning, you can get wet. Just don't scrub in this area. The dressing should stay intact.
Okay.
And then tomorrow when we see you, we'll take everything out and take a look and see how we're doing.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, sir.
You're a good fellow, Mr. Hunter. We like you.
I hope so.
All right. All right, Mr. Hunter, welcome back.
Thank
We were
you.
just talking. You did get some pain last night, but it was after midnight, right?
Yes, sir.
And you took a pain pill and that took care of it?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any fevers or chills?
No.
All right, so we're about, what, 24 hours out now, so we're going to change this dressing. It looks like you had a lot of bleeding.
Yeah.
Now, you're on a blood thinner. We knew about that, so we knew this was a possibility. But it looks like most of it was contained and stayed inside the dressing here, so that's actually pretty positive.
Good.
And how about now? Is it hurting a bunch?
Oh, no, not too bad.
All right, now we're going to reach in here and we're going to grab this packing material and pull it out, and it's going to smart just a little bit.
Okay.
So just breathe for
You ready?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. All right, that's mostly bloody. That's actually a good sign. And we look inside here. Gonzo, can you get a good look in there? We already have some granulation tissue coming in, just
You're
like we
right, sir?
expect. He's a tough guy, aren't you?
No.
No,
No,
All right.
big baby.
We're squirting some lidocaine in here. We don't have to inject it. We're just going to kind of squirt it in and give it a moment to work,
All right.
and then we'll repack. Good.
All right.
You've got just the right amount, Gonzo. Good job. How you feeling, bud?
Good.
We got that lidocaine in there. I mean, it works almost immediately. So I'm just repacking you right now.
Okay.
This wound is looking really good, so I'm pleased about that. And you've done a great job. You're taking your antibiotics
Yes, sir.
and pain medicines if needed. You might need a pain pill after this today.
Okay.
How about nausea medicine? Did you need any of that?
No.
Did not. That's good. And you've continued on all your routine medicines
Yes,
just
sir.
as normal. Good. No reason to change any of those.
Okay.
Okay. Good. That's actually healing quite well in there. There we go. Packing, I think that's going to be... Yeah, we get it all in there. That's good. It's going to say maybe we could trim it a little shorter, but there's plenty of room, so we're good. So this will be the end of the Hunter video.
Okay.
We're not going to video the next one because it's going to be just like this one, so there's nothing to be gained by videoing that one.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and edit this one and get it online. We appreciate you letting us or sharing with everybody your experience.
All right.
And now it has this a
smile.
frown face because you won't
Well,
video it next time.
No,
Just
you have
kidding.
to look at the other way. It's a smiley face. And so thanks for letting us do our thing.
All right.
All right,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Hunter, you're a great guy. We appreciate it.
Hi, Dr. Gilmore fans. This is Watson. I've been doing some editing lately for the channel, and I was surprised to discover that Dr. Gilmore has his own brand of multivitamins. I'm really into vitamins and supplements for sports, and he was kind enough to send me a sample to try for myself, so I'm going to review them today. The multivitamin is called Meta 7 because it has 7 vitamins. Makes sense? I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the 7 ingredients and then tell you about my experience with it this past week. So, I intentionally avoided Dr. Gilmore's and others' testimonials because I wanted to do my own research and approach it with an open mind. Number 1. B12. B12 is in a lot of energy drinks and supplements, including 5-Hour Energy. Almost 40% of people are B12 deficient. It's known to provide a boost of energy. There are 4 different types of B12, and they're not all equal. The one you'll find most often in supplements and energy drinks is called cyanocobalamin. I think I'm saying that right. It's easily and cheaply synthesized, but the catch is it has a cyanide molecule attached to it that your body has to detach and process before you can get to the good stuff. It's a very small amount of cyanide, but it's still your body has to expend resources and energy to get rid of it. So it seems like if there was a better alternative, you might as well go with that, which is what Dr. G did. Meta 7 has the more stable and bioavailable methylcobalamin, which also happens to be quite a bit more expensive to make, but I'm going to say it's probably worth it. B6 is a nice complement to B12. It helps with neurotransmitters, mental health, libido, your sleep-wake cycle, appetite regulation. It's a good one. On to vitamin D. It's thought that almost 1 billion people in the world are vitamin D deficient. We're built to make it from the sun, so it's a lot harder to get from food and supplements. People with darker skin and the elderly are at higher risk of being vitamin D deficient. Magnesium. So the first 3 might have seemed like obvious additions to a multivitamin, but magnesium seems to be highly underrated for how important it is. From an athlete's perspective, the benefits that stand out to me are muscle and nerve function, metabolism, and protein synthesis. Chromium. This one's super important too, and I think often overlooked, but you only need small amounts of it. I feel like chromium is one of those synergy minerals that plays well with others. It also tends to be pricey and hard to get from food. Broccoli is probably the best source of it, but to get to your daily value, you'd have to eat something like 7 cups of broccoli. That's a lot of broccoli, even if you like broccoli, which I do, but I'm not eating that much of it. The next 2 ingredients don't have a daily value assigned to them yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if alpha-lipoic acid became much more popular in the near future. It's an antioxidant found in and made by the body, and is in just about every cell. It attacks free radicals, and unlike vitamin C, which is another great antioxidant and is water-soluble, alpha-lipoic acid is water and fat-soluble, so it's used all over. And last but not least, coenzyme Q10, which helps in metabolism to convert food to energy. It's supposed to help immune function, increase male fertility, and it's even being evaluated as part of treatment for Parkinson's disease. So yeah, check out the description. I'm sure there's a link down there. Thanks for watching, and sorry I didn't have any gross pimple popping for you in this video, but we've got plenty in others, so subscribe and check it out. See you next time. Watson out.